Oh boy. First of all, my hair is like this because I'm about to touch it up real good. Because I've been coloring my hair with permanent and it shouldn't be stripping. But I also been using the wrong shampoo. So I got this shampoo right here. And it should help out. And I got this on color, after color sealer. So hopefully it'll come out blue and it'll stay blue. But yesterday I did a pop-up. They did a pop-up drug test on the whole house. And my drug test still came back positive for THC. And it had me down in the dumps today because it made me feel like I've been a liar, or it made me feel like I look like a liar, or I've been playing around with the program, or, you know, disappointing my family on the low. I have not been doing any drugs. I'm actually 45 days clean today. Proud of me. But I also, it's just been messing with my head all day. So she called and she talked to me. She said that they're gonna test me again in 15 more days, or 14 more days. You know, and it should come back negative, because when I first came in the program, I was very small and I'm just starting to gain my weight back. And because I wasn't sleeping right, I wasn't also eating right. You know how you're tired and it's like you eat a little bit, but you don't finish eating, things of that nature. So it was like my eating habit was fluctuate. My appetite was fluctuate. Now that I'm on the medicine, this medicine, first of all, ain't doing nothing for me. It's actually irritating my soul. Only thing it does is it increase my appetite, and it has me, not only did it increase my appetite, but it also makes me bitchy and things of that nature. It puts me in a bad mood, and then I have to wake up, and then I feel like me again. And, you know, they started me on Trazodone 50 milligrams, and I left them a message. I said, it's not doing nothing for me, you know. And basically what I just told y'all, I told them. And y'all need to up my dose, or, you know, or something, because this ain't no good for me. And I've been on antibiotics and all that stuff. But they told me, basically, that since I'm a small frame woman, it is going to take up to 60 days. And I'm glad they did the research. And she said she doesn't feel it in her heart that I've been smoking, because she just doesn't feel in her heart. She doesn't believe that I've been smoking, because if that's the case, they would have put me out last night when they drug tested me and we came back positive. Of course, it's negative for crack cocaine, but it was still positive for THC. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't been doing nothing. And I was, you know, crying on the phone to her, because, you know, I'm just like, it makes me look like I've been lying. And I haven't been lying. But that's what the devil wants. The devil wants me to feel like I've been a liar. It wants me to jump to conclusions like I usually do when I get mad, pack my stuff up, and give me a bus ticket and go home. And then I end up being back on weed or whatever. And that's a gateway drug for me right now. So, no. I just refuse to let the devil win every which of way. And I just want this video to inspire y'all and let y'all know that regardless how good you're doing, he is coming to attack you. He will make you jump to conclusions. He will make an ass out of you. And I'm glad that she talked to me. She told me that, Erica, we're not kicking you out. We're going to give you 15 more days, because you were small. Yeah, you were small when you came in here. You gained your weight back. And she said also, you need to drink more water, because your urine was dark. And she said, I encourage you to drink more water, because that will also clear out your system. So I bought me some more Fiji water. And I'm going to drink water every meal, and slack on the coffee in the morning. I usually drink like 3 cups of coffee a day, but today I only drank 1 cup, and I didn't make me no more. I just threw it in the trash, and I drank me some juice with my, when I had lunch. But I'm just going to stick to water for now. And also I've noticed, but I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that God intervened in that situation, and he instead of having them jump to conclusions and kicking me out, they did the research, and they're gonna test me again on the 7th of November. So I definitely will let y'all know the results on that. But of course, it better come back positive. It better come back positive, or I'm just gonna be pissed. I'm gonna definitely be pissed. But and she said she wants to spend time with me because she sees herself in me and how I used to be. And, you know, she was just like, she understands me. And I told her, I just say, you know, like, I'm very homesick. It's hard for me to go to sleep because I feel alone. And I notice now that's why I've always jumped from baby daddy to baby daddy, because I don't like being alone. That's why when someone tries to break up with me, or, you know, if a man trying to leave me, I try to fight for the relationship instead of saying, you know what, fuck you. So I'm learning to do that now because I need to learn how to be alone, so I can learn to love myself even more and have more time, you know, more time with God. Basically practice what I preached in my last video when I told y'all that I'm gonna, you know, just be focused on me. But it's hard to focus on me because I never focused on me before, ever. And it's hard. Last night, my sister Amanda, and my Uncle Mike, I was on the Duo, Google Meets. It's not Duo no more, but it's Meets. And they stayed on the phone with me until I fell asleep. And that was so beautiful of them. And we were talking or whatever, and I fell asleep on them. But I told them, I said I didn't want to go. That's why, another reason why it's hard for me to go to sleep. I realized I have insomnia. I'm that afraid to be alone. And I'm just glad that my addiction happened, because now I can get down to the nitty gritty of why I smoke, why I feel the way I feel, why I've always felt the way I felt, why I act the way I act, and stuff. And, you know, if you have insomnia, it could be the reason why. You just don't like being alone. I don't like being alone. You know, I wish I had a roommate, but I'm glad I don't, because I need to learn how to be by my freaking self. For real. If I can be by myself, I can stand on my own, I'll be way much more stronger for my sons. And that's how I'm going to look at it. But it's a battle, and I'm scared. You know, and I just gotta learn, and I gotta get back into the Word. I read the Daily Bread, but I don't actually read the Bible like I used to when I was in jail. I used to seclude myself in, when I did like 7 months in, when I did my time in Georgia, freaking, Finney Road, I used to seclude myself in that room and read the Bible and be fine with being alone. But, of course, when I got out, I found a way to, like, I wasn't alone. I was either with my sisters, or I was with my kids, you know, or a friend. I was with somebody. But I just want to go live and post a video up and let y'all know that I'm not giving up. I refuse to give up. Like, my anger has been tested in so many ways this week. From the pettiness to when I think I'm feeling disrespected or anything. Like I said in my other video, like, the devil knows how to get me. He knows how to piss me off. And y'all know me. Those who know me know. When I'm pissed off, I'm pissed off. It is what it is. Stay out my face. Or when it comes to the situation I'm over and done with, you know, eventually, like with my sister, Jessica, eventually I want to talk to her. But, and Amanda talked to me about her last night. You know, I realized that when I talk to her, I give her that level of respect, that because she's my sister, she's supposed to know me better than anybody. But when it comes to her, if anybody know my sister, you know, when you talk to her, you actually have to dumb it down. If y'all that know me know, I don't know how to dumb down nothing. I say it plain and simple. And if you just don't get it, you don't get it. And if I look at you, you know what I'm saying, if you're my sister and I'm telling you what it is, and you supposed to know me, you supposed to understand that. not me admitting my faults and me apologizing and then you making excuses of why you did what you did. That's not growing. That's not growth. When me and Amanda, when we have our differences, we calm down. We gotta calm down first. Cause me and her just like when it comes to the anger. Bitch, don't talk to me right now. But eventually we both calm down, we come together, and I listen to her side, she listen to my side. We come to agreement and an understanding of why we both got pissed off. And we just move forward. We move forward. And I want that for me and my other sister, but right now, until she is, I don't know, until she grows up, I can't do that. But, I just can't. I have zero tolerance for stupidity. You know, I put her on a pedestal to where I think she should just get it because I'm your sister. So, and I would love to make amends with my sister. I miss my sister. I really do. But she hurt me in so many ways. I can't deal. And she won't admit her faults. And that's what hurts the most. That I admit when I'm wrong and how I hurt you, but you can't admit it to me. And you just really think that you were, like, you had a reason to do anything that you done, no matter what situation. It really hurts. It really does, but until then, it is what it is. But, the devil just want to keep putting me down. And one thing about it, I'm going to give this drug test to God and put it in his hands, this situation in his hands. And I'm really glad them folks did their research. Because my friend Jonathan, he told me, he said sometimes, and my Aunt Hilda, she told me sometimes it takes up to 3 months. No, my cousin Tiffany said it. Sometimes it takes up to 3 months for it to get out your system. It all depends on how you smoking. And then I just start gaining my weight back. So it's like my body is all kinds of ways right now. I just don't like to look like a liar. I pride myself on being I hate a liar and I hate a fucking thief. You know? And when I was out there on the drugs, I was a liar and a damn thief. So, of course, I hate that. I hate that in myself, that I was that. But, you know, you just got to stay up. You got to stay prayed up. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. If not, the devil going to win. And don't assume nothing. When you're facing any situation, just give it to God. Any and every situation, just give it to God. Because I could have been on my way back home to Fayetteville if them folks really believe I've been out here smoking. I don't go nowhere. I go to work. And, okay, for y'all back in Georgia, my job is like, let me see. Let's see what I can say. Okay, y'all know the Walmart on Riceboro Road? My job is like walking from Walmart. No, my home. Let's say my home is Walmart, Riceboro Road. Y'all know the McDonald's further up Riceboro Road? That's how far my job is. If that even far. Yeah. So, it's not far at all. And I haven't been on no tag or, you know what I'm saying, any of those social medias that I will go find some drugs like I told y'all in my last video. Because trust me, y'all know me. If I want, I'm going to fucking get it. I'm going to go get it. But I haven't. I just refuse to fail. I refuse. And I am going to start a women's ministry with my sponsor. I am going to be a pastor. I am. Because I love encouraging women. I love encouraging people, men. I just love encouraging and just giving, just telling people about God's word. And that's what I want to do. And the devil knows if you think the devil don't know your calling before you do, you got nothing coming. That's his job. He's supposed to stop you from reaching your calling for, stopping God's purpose. He ain't gonna stop it here, not in my life. So, and I am gonna buy me a drug test too. When I get paid, I'm gonna buy a drug test. I'm gonna set it aside. And the day they're supposed to be getting new drug tests too. The ones that they have is like 8-panel drug test. But she said they're gonna get new drug tests, and where it's like some new scientific thing where basically it tells you how much percentage of each drug is in your body. So what I'm gonna do is let them test me on their drugs, and I'm basically gonna do both drug tests at the same time and compare them. Because if mine come back negative, y'all come back positive, now I'm gonna feel like I'm being set up. But before I do that, and I told her that I said I feel like I'm gonna get drug tests because I feel like y'all trying to set me up. And she said, "No, Erica, why would we set you up? We want you to win." I said, "I don't know. You tell me." Basically making an ass out of myself, but she said, "No, we're gonna give you some more time, and we're gonna test you on the 7th of November." But I'm just gonna give that to God. Me feeling alone, I'm gonna start reading the book, so I won't feel alone in this room. I'll feel God's presence. I just gotta stay encouraged. I can't just keep, I can't encourage everybody and I don't feel it. I can't give everybody an oxygen mask and I don't have one for myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just want to check in with y'all and let y'all know that I'm feeling down. I felt down and I felt defeated. But once again, I didn't use, and I'm going to keep pushing. And congratulations to me because it's day 45. Love y'all.